Welcome and good evening, blood gainers all around the world. Nice to have you here during our regular Sunday stream evening. Yeah, I needed a few minutes more to prepare the stream, but here I am. There you are, all of you, the veteran ones. I also see some new members, Ehrenexe, Scouts General, welcome to the channel. Yeah, I hope you're fine. I hope you're well. I hope you had a great weekend so far. I think the last stream was on. It was the lunch break on Thursday. So, yeah, as I just saw, yeah, Bush seems like a month. I know it's the opposite. Okay, but yeah, it feels like month since the last stream, but yeah, we will cover this during the stream. This will be more or less a casual one to have you to give you a spoiler. We won't have a TA tonight because it makes no sense. I think most of you know why it makes no sense at the moment. But there are still some patterns which were forming and which are still or seem to be valid, so we will cover this. The music is too loud. So it's better now. Microphone test. Now it should be better. Okay. Yeah, I chose another playlist because the playlist I was using before, I had some copyright issues while editing my video for YouTube. I had some copyright issues, although it's marked as a copyright free playlist on Spotify, so it shows another one. But you seem to like the music. Seems quite good. It's a hotel chill out lounge vibes from or by Ron Gallinas Spotify. So shout out to Ron Gallinas, who seemed to provide his music copyright free. Thank you for this. Yeah, so let's have a look at the chat first, because we have a lot of audience right now. Rabs is here, Odin, Dr. Rai, Bush, Muto, welcome guys, Schooner, hi. So a lot of from Germany, Denmark, Switzerland, Captain is here. Ante is here, Poland is here, hi PK Tiger, Madflaw, La France, bien sûr. Bonsoir mon ami. So yeah, Ehrenexe English today. I could do a German one. I think we have 60%, 65% of Germans here, but it's an international audience, and I don't want to fed up my international community members. So let's keep it English. We started as an English community, so we will continue as an English community. But if you have specific questions, I can quickly answer in German as well. Die Birne, Zahl übersehen, doch schon weiter oben. Genau, servus. Yeah, so yeah, PK, no worries, I will continue in English. So great. As I said, nice to see you. I'm quite chilled. and it's not due to the crypto market. It's yeah. It was the first weekend so far without any work to do, or with almost no work to do. So no stress, no time stress. Had been out with the kids today, so enjoying the free time, not the weather, because here in Germany it's apocalyptic at the moment. A lot of storms and a lot of rain, but the temperature are okay. So oh, Crossbow is here. Hi. You mean I should teach you German for the rest of the community so we can switch to a German one? In the meantime, yeah, I think we have lots of time until the cycle top to teach you all German. So yes, did I forgot something at the beginning? For all of the new members, so Ehrenexe and Scouts General and PK Tiger, I think you joined in between. Anyway, for all the new community members, we have a followers only Discord channel. So if you want to interact with the rest of the community between the streams, simply hit me in the chat. I will send you the invite link to the channel via Twitch, so you can join the channel. Don't forget to reach out for my YouTube channel, for our YouTube channel, the Gains World channel. And don't forget to subscribe. Until now, we have only 34 subscribers on YouTube, and considering the numbers of followers here on Twitch, it's only 10%. So for all of you watching at the moment and watching the VOD afterwards, hit the subscribe button on YouTube so we can grow the YouTube channel at the same time as we do here on Twitch. Yes, and be part of the Gains World community. At the moment, it's neither a Gains World nor a Pains World. It's a boring world, so no party time at the moment. But let's have a look at Bitcoin first, because yeah, for those of you who are on Discord, you know that we have been struggling with this symmetrical pattern we had before. So let's just activate this. Owen, hi. Owen is Wales, right? Or at least you have a Wales flag in your as your eToro profile pic. But Rodri seems to be from Wales. So welcome, good evening, hi. So yeah, we had a symmetrical triangle forming for Bitcoin since yeah, this is the adapted one. So the previous one was using the first drop on May 19th, but in the meantime, with the latest let's call it manipulation by a certain Mr. Musk, we had another drop here, and we had to adapt the triangle. Previously it had been something like let me just check. I think we had it here. One second. The previous one was something like this. I think we went down to the week and then had something like this, with an end or a peak of the triangle. Yes, something like this, with a peak. No, the first one was even this morning, had a peak this morning, June 6th, at 10 a.m. Central European time. Then the first adapted one was June 8th, so this one, but with this drop, this one got invalid because, as you see, we broke through, but we didn't crash. So I tried to adapt it another time, and you see we can still adapt it. I took the body close here, I took the wick here, and I took the wick and body close here, so we were able to extend this triangle. Let's follow the so we take the body close here, the body close here, and the wick here. So we still have some time until June 11th, 1 a.m. Central European time. And you see we just had 3 bottoms, and currently it's more or less no man's land. And as you see, even with this bottom here, we went into some kind of a consolidation phase. So in my opinion, this is a sign that we didn't break out of this triangle pattern, so that this adapted triangle pattern seems to be more valid than the previous one, because if the previous one would have been valid, we would have seen a crash to the downside by now. So this consolidation phase, in my opinion, is still a sign that we are good to go within this triangle. Yeah, but to be honest, this is more or less the only thing I can say regarding TA at the moment, because as you see here and as you saw here, every single tweet from Elon Musk is simply blowing up every TA structure we see. We saw this one, we had nice bottoms, we broke out, we were fighting this resistance at 39,200, and at this point here, June 4th, 2 a.m. Central European time, exactly at this point, we had this cum rocket tweet by Elon Musk, and you see what happened. We not only broke, so no, let's see it another way. We confirmed the triangle here, we went up, we're retesting this level. So in my opinion, this was the exact moment when Bitcoin would have the opportunity to break out. So we broke out here, we found resistance, as I said before in my last stream. We retested the triangle as support, so textbook confirmation, and we then would have simply broke out of this resistance level. But exactly at the time when Bitcoin tried to break out, we had this tweet, and you see what happened. We went down by almost 10%, 9.3%, 9.4%, only by one single tweet. We broke below this major resistance at 36,800, hold it as support. We're fighting it as support, as resistance for quite some time. Let me just check on the 4-hour chart. Then we broke up again, retested the trend line, the triangle line here, and at the moment where you saw Bitcoin breaking out of the triangle and testing this trend line, we had the next tweet, and bam, we went down another 8%. So with 2 tweets, this guy managed to really fuck up the entire structure so far. We are still good to go, but I don't say what I don't know what to say, to be honest, because I feel like we all are in a kindergarten playing in a sandbox where you have all of those small kids playing together, trying to build up a nice sandcastle, a big nice sandcastles, going through the entire sandbox, and then you have this big spoiled kid who every time that the small kids are right to get to the next milestone, you see this big spoiled kid coming and simply smashing the entire castle and making the other kids start from the beginning again. And this is simply annoying. It's I don't know what to say. This is it's incredible how one single person can actually manipulate the market with a single tweet. And the second point, why doesn't he simply shut the fuck up? What's his purpose of this? I mean, I have no problems if he supports Dogecoin and Scumrocket and all those shitcoins out there, but simply leave the community, leave us alone. Shut the fuck up on tweet, on Twitter, and let us do our business. This is simply annoying. It's and as you see, the entire TA structure is simply senseless, useless, not senseless, useless, because every time we are about to form or to continue to confirm a structure, we only need one single tweet, and even if they are senseless, meaningless, those tweets, you have the community of let's just check, almost 60 million followers who are simply fucking the entire market up. And yeah, this is not fun at the moment. This is really not fun, and this is also a reason why you don't see any TA on my eToro account at the moment, and why it makes no sense to make some TA streams. I mean, we can do a stream, but this is only a casual chatting stream, because it makes no sense to show you the TA, to show you where Bitcoin should go. And you know, in a normal case, Bitcoin always do what I'm telling it to do. But yeah, Elon seems to be more powerful than I am, so it really makes no sense at the moment. And this is simply, yeah, as you say in German, as most of you are German, Perlen vor die Säue at the moment. Cheers, guys. I need some alcohol. This is water, but having this in mind, I would need some alcohol. Just check the chat. Without reading what you wrote, but considering the amount of, or the size of your comments, I think you agree with me. Crossbow, he do stuff potentially every time stuff recover. Exactly, Crossbow. Yeah, Crossbow, there is one thing. I don't know if you saw the last video by Tyler S on YouTube, but he pulled up some points which I agree with. The first thing is that it seems that Elon Musk's tweets are losing more and more influence, because there are still drops after the tweets, but the drops are not that significant as they were 4 weeks ago. And the other thing is that at some point during, yes, at some point in the future, within the next few months, there might be a point where we will see that Bitcoin, as Tyler said, Bitcoin doesn't need Elon Musk because it was doing well, and the entire market, not only Bitcoin, was doing well before Elon Musk joined the market, invested into the market, and all of those Musk followers are most of the cases investing in Dogecoin and Shiba and Cumrocket at the moment anyway. So I would doubt that those 100% hardcore moon boys are invested in any of the serious coins. Let's say it like this. So we might see this this influence being diminished with every following tweet. So I think that he already started to lose influence, and that this will continue in the near future. Let's hope so. But at the moment, you see that his influence is still enough to counter every single normal or regular move that Bitcoin and the market would have had at a given point. So yeah, as I said, he's simply coming and simply kicking away this sand castle we all try to build up and really nicely are building up, and then you have this spoiled kid coming and simply kicking and smashing it with one single tweet, and we all need to start again. But at some point, all of these small kids will unite and will will get their revenge at last. Captain Pringles, why doesn't SEC do something with tweets? I have no idea. This is one of the questions I was asking myself as well, because on the one side you have them really trying everything to get XRP or Ripple muted and silenced with it's in my opinion, it seems like the SEC is some kind like a arch enemy of the crypto world, and is doing everything possible to manipulate yeah. Let's find a good picture. To manipulate this market so that the retail investors can't make any money out of it, and start losing trust in the market, and then eventually retreat from the market, so that cryptocurrencies in general would collapse. So on one hand, they try to do everything to slow down the development and the progress of Ripple as a strong major player on the crypto market, by claiming that it's a security, even if you have the entire Ripple community and XRP community claiming the opposite. So you have the community against SEC, and now you have Elon Musk manipulating the market in favor of the SEC, or at least of the vision of the SEC. So this would be a reason why they don't do anything, because yeah, Elon Musk is doing their work, so they don't need to intervene. And why should they? Elon Musk is doing their job. He's really yeah, doing everything to really fed up the entire investor market for cryptocurrencies, and this could be a reason why we don't see SEC intervene here, even if this is a market manipulation. If you would see something like this on stock market, it would be the first thing you would see, that the SEC would call him before the courts, but not on crypto market. I don't know why. Very hard for me to believe a guy like company. Yep. A lot of trouble. Rodri, exactly what I just said, yeah. Link Deffer, hi, welcome. It doesn't make sense. Didn't he recently invest in Bitcoin? He has already accumulated so much Bitcoin. I wouldn't say that he's shorting it. I simply would say that he already sold a part of his Bitcoin at the, or close to the local top back in April. I would rather say that he's trying to dump the market to have a lower, cheaper entry point to buy another batch of Bitcoin for his personal account or for Tesla. I would rather say this. Okay, Captain Fingers, you sent me a link. I will have a look at this later. Pat, hi. Ja, momentan fast für den Arsch, ja. Supergirl, nice to see you. Hi. Yeah, Ehrenexe, you're right. This is a good opportunity for the late investors in the crypto market, but for the long-term holders like myself, it's simply annoying, because we saw we saw our entire portfolio being halved by his tweets. And of course, I myself am a long-term investor and holder, but yeah, it's simply annoying, because we could see progress. We could see progress on the market. We could see the entire market progressing and continuing the bull cycle, but he is the personified break of this bull cycle. This is simply annoying. I mean, we cannot do anything about it anyway, but yeah, we all want to get forward with it, and not to have a man-made consolidation phase and correction, like Elon Musk is currently pausing, because I predicted a correction of 30-40%, because Bitcoin was way above the way above the 20 weekly EMA here, the green line, and I predicted a drop of around 30-40% down and retested, but with Elon Musk's tweet we broke below, and this is not good. And we will have a premiere here if we are not able to turn this candle in green within the next 4.5 hours. This will be another premiere, because we wouldn't have seen such a pattern before in history, because the corona crash went down, but then we had 7 candles in green afterwards. And back in 2013, which is also a comparable one, we had, oh no, this is 14. 1 second here. Okay, we also had a green one, a red one following, but this green one was way higher. So back here we broke below the 20 EMA, below the bull market support band, but with the next candle we went above it again, and then we're holding the bull market support band even with red candles. But not this time. This time we broke below, but we weren't able with the green candle to get above it. And so this is a first timer this time. Yeah, let's see. I mean, just check this candle. It was opened at 35,627. So we need to get above 35,630 to close in green. Some $100. No, at the moment we're in green. Okay, this will close in green. It's not updated because it's a weekly candle. So this would be a green one. A really small body, but a green one at the moment. 35,630. So let's draw a line like we did last week. 36. No, we are below. What am I talking about? 35,630. Fine. Adapted this value. It's simple. Why complicate it? So we have a dotted line, and as long as Bitcoin closes above this dotted line, we will have a green weekly candle. So Flipsauce, hi. So okay, so far, yeah, we covered Bitcoin so far. Let's have a look. Quick look at the 4-hour chart. Look. RSI no man's land, so nothing unusual. Look at the levels. Yeah, we could hold this blue level, which is a critical level. So if we are able to hold this as support, this would be a good sign. We are just switching back again. We'll have a cross again, so the stochastic is breaking down midway on the 4-hour chart. The MACD is in full red territory, so no good sign. On the daily, we just switched on the stochastic. We are below the blue line on the RSI, and the MACD is green, but it's not a good sign, to be honest. The weekly chart, we are full red on the MACD. We just saw the reversal. This is a good sign, actually. And the RSI is looking good. So on the weekly chart we are good, but on the short time frame this is not looking that good, but we are still good to go. What we need to follow is on the daily chart. As I mentioned on Discord already, we had this bearish cross here on May 29th, the 20 crossing the 200, but we are approaching our formal official death cross here. So as soon as the 50 EMA is crossing the 200 EMA on the daily chart, we would have a death cross. This is not a 100% bad sign, because as you saw here, we had this bearish cross, but Bitcoin went up for 2 days, or even 5 days, if you take the trend. So this bearish cross had no influence at all. And we could also see a fake out death cross. So we had this several times in the past where Bitcoin, or where we had a death cross for a few days, like during the Corona crash here, we had a golden cross here, which was a fake golden cross. We had then a death cross here after the Corona crash, or what's this? Let's have a look. March 14th to May 14th, so 2 months of official bear market, and then this was another fake out. So fake out death cross, fake out golden cross, fake out death cross, and then the real golden cross heading into the bull cycle. So this is not a 100% bad sign, or this doesn't mean that we would head into a full-sized bear cycle, but it could cause some trouble, especially if Bitcoin is not able to continue to recover and continue to show weakness. Then this death cross could actually be could have a catastrophic effect on Bitcoin. So we could then head down to this area here, but let me adapt this, because this was just triangle. Drop wouldn't be that major. So this, set up the price target. So the price target for this would be around the support at $26,446 if we would break out to the downside according to this triangle. And the breakout to the upside would also be smaller with this adapted triangle. So in this case, in case of an upward, we would exactly go to the 0.5 FIB and test the 100 daily EMA at around 46,500, 800 roundabout, which would be in both cases would be at 25% to the upside or to the downside. So with this adapted one, with this extended consolidation phase, the outcome of a breakout to the upside or the downside wouldn't be that drastic, but 26 would still be bloody. But as I said before in my last stream, the order books below $30,000 are full, really fully loaded with buy orders. So in my opinion, we would see something similar to this one with a large wick where many leverage position would be liquidated, and we would see a major wick going down to this area, maybe even the 23,000, because the 23,000 is this green fib line here. You see the value here, 23,300 is the upper of the green growth bands, which in the history of Bitcoin always had been a perfect accumulation zone. So if as long as Bitcoin is within those green growth bands, this is the perfect accumulation time, and you can imagine that the buy orders around this area, 23,000, would be massive. So we might see a wick in case of a breakdown, a wick down to this level, but an immediate pullback up to at least $30,000, if not even $34,000. So we would see a wick of 40-50% going down and then being pulled up again, as we saw back during the Corona crash. Here, this wick alone was a 25%, and this was a matter of, I think, 2 hours or 3 hours only. And taking the next candle, this was a 76 pull back to the upside, 76%. So you can, and in case of a breakdown to $23,000, I think this will be the same thing. It will be bloody, and I personally will close my app during this time, but we won't see Bitcoin holding there for a long time. This will be a matter of hours, if not minutes. So if you want to get in cheap and benefit of this opportunity, I would suggest to set buy orders at around $25,000. So if the wick would go down there, you would have your buy order triggered, and you would have a nice entry point at around 25,000. I would set it at around 25,000 because you don't know if it would go down to 23. Maybe even 25 could be too low if it simply confirms the price target, which is at exactly 25,800. So to be sure, I would set it at 26, or even this support line at 26,500 to be sure, which would still be a discount of from the current price down to 26,500, 25%, another 25%. Yeah, but this is worst case scenario in my opinion. So Matt Floor, read the bearish crosswork only 50% possible, but 50% is still a lot if it breaks down. So yeah, 50-50. I wouldn't bet on it, to be honest. So I would always be prepared for the worst case. Tripsos, I wouldn't be so sure because we had a death cross back We also had a death cross back in 2018, and this wasn't a run. Let's get back to 2018 when we had the official bear market starting. So we had the official bear market starting here, and we had a fake out. No, not even a fake out. Yeah, a small fake out. So bear market, and then it went down, and from the last death cross to the bottom, it was a 64% drop. So I wouldn't say that a death cross always or often starts a big move. It depends on the structure. At the moment, we are still in a bull cycle. Obviously, even with the drop, we are still in a bull cycle. So this time, this could be true, that the death cross would then be a fake out and pull up Bitcoin. But at the beginning of a full-size bear cycle, I would say that the death cross is deadly, actually. So you need to consider the environment, the conditions of the market so far. But there is another sign, and Lumina, hi, grüß dich. War gestern bei dir in der Ecke in, ja, ist das Ding Heiligsfeld? Heiligsfeld? Hochsaal raus auf jeden Fall. Yeah, but having a look at the altcoin market, for me is positive, because we have a lot of market structure which is pretty bullish for the entire crypto market, and simply comparing Bitcoin with the altcoins shows that only Bitcoin is doing so bad. The rest of the the rest of the crypto market, the altcoin market, is doing pretty good so far. And first, let's welcome the new ones: King Crypt, Veterinaire, and Target Practice. Welcome, guys. Okay. Hat Ikea besucht? Wie kommst du darauf? Was siehst du im Hintergrund? Ja gut, das ist alles Ikea. Hat der Luisenpack wieder offen? Yeah, okay, let's get back. I think we have this on Cardano. Okay, this just got invalid. Let's just try to adapt this as we did for Bitcoin. Okay, so we now have the same situation as for Bitcoin. So we can adapt this, but this is an ascending triangle, not a symmetrical triangle. It's an ascending triangle, so more bullish than bearish. We could see the third bottom within this triangle and then a breakout. Let's just adjust price target. Would be, in case of a breakout to the upside, would be $2.33 for Cardano. So a new all-time high, and you simply have to look at the market structure. Look at this. We had this drop together with Bitcoin, but since then we had a nice recovery, and as I said before, having a look at the daily chart, we only wicked down to the 200 daily EMA, and we hold the 100 EMA support and currently are even holding the 20 daily EMA. Well, at the moment as a resistance, but we are the entire time we are switching between the 50 and the 20 daily EMA. Comparing this to Bitcoin, Bitcoin is way below the 200 daily EMA, and all the EMAs are reversing into the opposite order, so highest to lowest. And Cardano still have the correct order of the EMAs for a bull cycle, and this is really bullish in my opinion. And it's nice to see this, and we have the same thing for Cardano, for Ethereum. For Ethereum, we don't even have to adapt this triangle so far because we had 3 bottoms here, and it's still within the triangle. So still very nice to see. Let's have a price target. Case of a breakout, we would. So Cardano, exactly, to get back to Cardano, the price target would be a new all-time high. Simply have a look at Bitcoin. The price target, if it breaks out to the upside, we would still be 30% below the all-time high for Bitcoin, which is massive. And Cardano would hit a new all-time high, which would be almost 10% above the other the previous one. So super bullish for Cardano, and Ethereum is close to it. I mean, we would be below the all-time high, but this would only be a 6% below, not a 30% as for Bitcoin. And having a look at the daily chart, same thing for Ethereum. We wicked down to the 200 EMA, but hold the 100 as support. And we just are seeing some kind of a bearish bullish cross. You see it's switching up and down. At the moment it's a matter of cents. You see the values here. The 20 is at 27.39.66, and the 50 is at 27.39.11. So we are 50 cents shy of a bearish cross, which we will see because the price is below, so it will drag the 20 EMA below it, but still looking good. And you see still within the triangle. Let's have a look at Binance. Binance wasn't performing so good, but look at this. Look at this. We had this triangle forming. We broke out of it. Let me just check the neckline. Okay, we could adapt this one. Because we could take the 0.618 fib as a neckline, so we would still be into the triangle. But we could also consider this as a confirmation, and you see we broke out, we found resistance at the 200, we went back down, and we eventually found support exactly on this neckline. So Binance Coin is doing good so far, and this could be the signal to go up and reach this price target around this fib line here at $571, which would be, yes, some $100 below the all-time high, but still very bullish. Let's just check the RSI, the daily, no, 4-hour chart. The daily charts, we are just losing momentum, but the RSI is looking good. We have almost no volume here all the time. This was the last major volume candle and the drop on May 19th, but since then the volume is decreasing. I think this is the same thing for the entire market. So since May 19th, you have the volume decreasing. So we need a huge green candle to see the market being pumped again. But the TA is looking good so far, as long as Mr. Musk shuts TF up. With IOTA, same thing for IOTA, comparable to Binance Coin. We had the triangle, we broke out, and since then we are holding it as support. And have a look at the volume. As I just said, we had the largest volume candle on May 19th, but the last 2 days for IOTA were huge regarding the volume. We didn't see any major price action here, or any price action at all. You see all those candles, but considering the volume, you can imagine that this will explode in the near future, in the very near future. So of course we need to wait if this will explode to the upside, which according to a healthy TA it should explode to the upside, because we had this breakout, we now had the confirmation, and this should go to the upside. But yeah, with Twitter on the sideline, I do not make any guarantee and prediction so far for my TA, because everything is possible at the moment. But you get the idea what should happen in a normal case, and this would be a very bullish case. And yeah, as you see, the entire market, this is the case for IOTA, this is the case for Binance Coin, the case for Ethereum, the case for Cardano. Each and every of those major altcoins is looking very, very bullish, and this could be an opposite case where the altcoin market will drag Bitcoin. Not that Bitcoin will drag the altcoin market, but that the altcoin market could possibly drag Bitcoin. So we might see the altcoin market act as support, as supposed, according to the charts and the pattern, and we then might see a natural behavior of Bitcoin, which will simply follow and being dragged by the altcoins in this case, and hopefully being pulled out of its own triangle here to the upside, and yeah, simply undo this tweet disaster here and pull back to the upside. I really hope for this to play out like this, because as you just saw, most of the altcoins are looking good. Same for Chainlink here. I didn't draw a triangle so far, but it's the same pattern, comparable. Let's have a look at VeChain. VeChain exactly the same, still within the triangle. Everything's still looking bullish for altcoins, all altcoins. And I'm pretty sure if I would take the altcoin, the market cap for altcoins excluding Bitcoin, you see we have the same pattern here. Can draw the neckline here at this level. And this is simply confirming what I just showed you for the single coins. Still within this triangle, we will form the third bottom here. And let's just check the price target, where this would lead us, which level. So this would lead us back to round about the all-time high we had here on May 12th. So in case that the altcoins, and this would be another major altcoin season, you can imagine, in case that the altcoins excluded Bitcoin would go according to this pattern here, we would see altcoins reaching up to the all-time high market cap that we had reached back in May 12th as a price target. I don't say that this will be a parabolic move here. This will take some time into June, maybe by the end of June, but eventually we will reach this price target if the altcoin market is able to break out here to the upside. Let's just check the EMAs. We had the bearish cross here, but same thing as for Bitcoin. Bearish cross, the price went up. And yes, we hold the 200 EMA and we are holding the 100 EMA, fighting the 50 and the 20 as for most of the altcoins. So you see the same pattern and structure for the market cap of altcoins as for most of the single altcoins so far. So this is why I'm still bullish. I don't like Bitcoin at the moment. I like Bitcoin, but you know what I mean. I don't like Bitcoin's behavior at the moment, because all of this is not looking good. But having a look at altcoins in general, I'm still bullish. This is one of the major facts which keep me calm. And it's nice to see, especially Cardano. Cardano is huge. Cardano is really huge. Look at this. In the big picture, I mean, this was almost a 70% drop. 60% drop for Cardano. A 60% drop for Cardano. But in the big picture, with this recovery, it seems like nothing. I mean, considering the drop, this was a normal pullback, as I predicted before, that we would see back to the 20 EMA, so around 30%. So with this, so you can say that Cardano already recovered to the level it should have reached with a normal correction, not with a musky correction, but with a normal correction. So really strong, and I'm glad to see this, because this shows, or in my opinion, this is a sign, a signal which shows the state of the entire crypto market at the moment, and this shows that we are still in a bull cycle and not in a bear cycle. We could consider this as a bear market, a short-term bear market, not for altcoins but for Bitcoin. But as I said before, this is not a bear cycle. No, I'm still not convinced that this is bear cycle. Not to mention that we didn't have one single of those. We have one of those facts we need to see in order to confirm a bear cycle, that Bitcoin is trading below the 200 daily EMA. This is one of 3 facts we need to see in order to have a bear cycle. But we only have 3. The second one would be a death cross, and the third one would be that we need to confirm the 200 EMA as resistance. So we are approaching, but we are still way away from this scenario. So this is why I personally am still bullish. And we welcome the Eagle Hawk. Hi guys, I need water, Lumina. Thank you. Yeah, Lumina Maya, I just showed you my thoughts on VeChain and Uniswap. I mean, VeChain has the same structure. Chart. VeChain, same structure. Uniswap, comparable structure. So we don't need to get into the details. We only need to follow the structure, and we have the same structure for Uniswap as well. We can draw this triangle here, ascending triangle. And this is also another fact. Bitcoin has a symmetrical triangle which can break out 50-50, downside, upside. All the altcoins have an ascending triangle which tends to break out to the upside than to the downside. Same thing. Ah, this is a weird pattern compared to the other ones. But same thing, ascending triangle, neckline here. Bottom, we could adapt this. If this continues like this, we could still drag it and adapt it, but we would only have 2 touch points to the bottom, but it's still an ascending triangle. So all the coins listed here have the same pattern so far. So even with this musky environment, I mean, we also have to have a look. I think to remember that even with this tweet by Elon Musk, Bitcoin dropped lower than the altcoins. No, okay, this 13%, but Bitcoin dropped almost 10%. So, yes, this is what I just wanted to say. In a normal case, you would see Bitcoin dropping by a given percentage, and you would have the altcoin market drop by a multiple of this given percentage. And this last tweet drop was only was more or less the same percentage than Bitcoin. So yeah, the altcoins are doing really good, and you see it, Ethereum compared to Bitcoin, 1% in green. Just have a look, because since the all-time high, Ethereum was losing against Bitcoin. Exactly. So we had the all-time high here May 12th. We had another pump, but since May 14th, Ethereum was losing against Bitcoin. And at the moment, since May 23rd, it is regaining territory against Bitcoin. And you see, just check this. If we take our trend channel, which was forming since January and since the breakout on May 2nd, we didn't see Ethereum getting close to this channel again. So Ethereum is still playing its own game here. And yeah, of course, you can imagine that Ethereum as a second largest cryptocurrency could be considered as some deputy Papa Smurf. If Bitcoin is Papa Smurf, then Ethereum would be its deputy. So yeah, this could be a reason why the altcoin market is doing so good, even with this, after this Twitter drop here. So this is a point we need to observe in the near future, especially tomorrow, Monday. You know that Monday is always some kind of weird after a weird weekend. Well, this weekend wasn't that weird. We didn't have a blood in the streets. We didn't have major green candles. It was quite a boring weekend so far. But Monday could be a new weird day. So let's wait for tomorrow. after the weekly close. Yeah, but in the big picture, I'm still bullish. It's boring at the moment. It's annoying. I'm honest. I always have Elon Musk's account. I'm following his account to see if he is posting some new crypto shit. Well, the last ones were referring to SpaceX, etc. So he was actually quiet about cryptocurrencies. But you never know. Crypto fear index is looking good as well, because we are, as I showed you before, we hit the 10-ish level here on May 23rd, May 19th, and in the past, every time we hit this level, we hold this level for 3 to 4 weeks. So here, 3 weeks, 4 weeks here, and we just are entering the 3rd week down there. So you see, we had an 11, a 10, another 10. We are just going back from a 27 to a 17. So we are just forming the 3rd week here, and this could be getting to an end within this area, and then we will see the greed and fear index going up again, which of course will pump Bitcoin and the market to the upside. So this is another sign for me which confirms that the sentiment is stressed but still bullish, in my opinion. You really can feel the sentiment on the market, I think, because you see that that you can feel that the people aren't sure about the market. They don't trust the current situation, especially with Musk's influence. They don't know if this will continue downwards or if Bitcoin actually hit the bottom here at 30,000 and we are actually into the recovery phase. You can really feel this in the air tonight. Quoting Phil Collins. Yes, and there is some sort of uncertainty, there is some sort of distrust on the market, but you can see, according to the signals and the charts, that the market is starting to regain, to rebuild this trust and this strength. And yeah, more or less the people are fed up with all this consolidation phase here. Here, since the drop, May 19th, I mean, it's 3 weeks ago, since the drop, that Bitcoin simply moved between 40,000 and 34,000. And having a look at the big picture, since the end of February, where Bitcoin went into this consolidation sideways movement, and yeah, didn't do any spectacular move since then, except the downward move here. But you get the idea. Since the end of February, we are waiting for the next parabolic move to the upside, which we didn't see. So we have this consolidation phase, big major consolidation phase here, and we have this sub consolidation phase since the drop on May 19th. And yeah, all those moon boys and Doge boys, etc., are losing the patience on the market, because yeah, they simply saw that they wouldn't become millionaires within 2 weeks, that this needs some weeks and months to develop. And I can imagine that there are a lot of people out there, a lot of investors who are simply losing patience, who are getting out of the market, leaving the long-term retail traders back. And yeah, this could also be some kind of a flushing out of the market. Of course, we will see them again as soon as Bitcoin is heading back up to the all-time high. But at the moment, I think the market is focusing on the hardcore retailers and on the big investors who are still invested into Bitcoin. So we need to see. This is the calm before the storm, as for every consolidation phase, and you never know if it's going to the upside or the downside. Of course, given the big picture and the sentiment, this should go to the upside, but we should also see another drop to the $23,000 area like we saw here, another short-term trend channel to the downside here, and then heading back up, having another consolidation phase, and then finally recovering. So yeah, this is why we have this symmetrical triangle for Bitcoin, because for Bitcoin we simply don't know. I hope that the altcoin market will react or act before Bitcoin and eventually drag Bitcoin out of this triangle to the upside. So if we see especially Cardano and Ethereum breaking out of their respective triangles to the upside, which would be a major signal for the market, they could simply drag Bitcoin with them, because you would see a huge wave of investors and traders waiting for this to play out and to confirm to the upside, and then reinvest into the market. And of course, they wouldn't invest only into altcoins, but also into Bitcoin, which would pull up Bitcoin. And yes, this would be the case where we would see the crypto market turned upside down, where the altcoin market is dragging Bitcoin and not the opposite, not vice versa. So yeah, let's hope for it. Let's wait for it, and really let's hope that we won't see another tweet for the next 2 weeks. Simply be quiet, dear Mr. Musk. Keep calm for the next 2 weeks and give the market a chance to recover and to break all of those critical resistances to the upside, so we can at least hold this 51 level as support. Then you can have another bullshit tweet, but yeah, let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. And guys, this is the only I can provide as TA so far. Yeah, because anything else doesn't make any sense. But well, I would even say that this is enough TA, because you see that the structure is still holding, especially for altcoins. So we still can be optimistic regarding altcoins, especially Cardano. I'm really excited about Cardano, and I'm excited and looking forward to see how this will play out. Of course, we could see this playing out to the downside. Let's just check where this could lead to. This could go down to around 80 cents, which would be more or less another confirmation, a double bottom this drop here, so it wouldn't go much further below. So even a drop to the downside for Cardano wouldn't be bearish. But I hope for the best, and given the fact that that ascending triangles tend to break out to the upside, let's hope for a new all-time high for Cardano. So, Neon Abyss, hi. A new name here. Yeah, you would definitely make more profit in altcoins than in Bitcoin at the moment. Oh, pretty quiet in the chat. Oh no, Lumina, don't sell now. Don't sell at a loss. Intense Finance, welcome, hi. A lot of names in the background. Yeah, you all say that you were listening, but I also know that my voice can be pretty... I can put a lot of kids to sleep with my voice experience. So I'm not sure if you're really listening and following, or if you're sleeping in front of your displays. But it's nice to see that you're not sleeping, so yeah, but yeah, let's have a first ad break for you to wake up. I will fill my bottle, it's almost empty. Oh, it's U21 finally. Not over yet. Neon Abyss, you're welcome. Ehrenechse, halt mich mal bitte auf dem Laufenden. Ich habe jetzt keinen Stream offen. Wie steht's denn? You mean my voice is the only thing why I can calm you down? You're not listening to the content, you're only listening to my voice, and this keeps you calm. But well, anyway, objective cleared, so... Okay, let's go for a short ad break. Don't leave, guys. Stay tuned. I will be back in a minute. So, guess who's back? Ding, 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 ding. It's Budguess, not Raki. So, okay, guys. Yeah. Who wants a Discord link? Send. I think it was our Polish friend. TK Tiger. I will send you the Discord link. And guys, let me know if you want to talk about any topic. As I told you, this will be more like a chat session than a TA session. So let me know. In the meantime, I will send the link to the new followers. Tiger. So, Twitch link is coming. Twitch link, Discord link. So just let me know, all of the new followers who are watching. We have a followers only Discord channel, so if you want to join and interact between the streams, simply let me know in the chat. I will send you the link. And another thing, let me just check if followed my orders in the meantime. No, you didn't. We still have only 36 subscribers on our YouTube channel. For all of you who didn't know that we have a YouTube channel since last week, simply go to YouTube where you will see all the where you will have the VOD yeah, where you will have the edited video on demands. I will have them uploaded on YouTube. So go to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel to grow the community there as well. So the algorithm supports the growth. Yeah, we have 339 followers here. So we only have a 10% back on YouTube, so go on YouTube and subscribe to the channel and support Gains World and the Bud Gainers community. I was in on Cardano at 135 during recent drop, and my son guilted me into selling it, buying Doge. I'm sick of that kid. Let me update my 40 years. Don't know why it didn't show. 40 now. Yeah, let me know what you think of the VODs, because yeah, you know, it's my first time that I'm setting up such a channel, and I try to figure out all those techniques to edit a video and to put on the chapters, which I don't know why they are not shown in the timeline. You have the chapters in the description where you can simply click on the timestamp in the description, but you don't have the timestamps in the timeline. I don't know why this doesn't work, because I followed all of the instructions to set it up. I read somewhere that this is only activated with a certain number of followers or a certain number of views. So I need to wait for more viewers or for more views of the videos. Maybe it will be activated then, but at the moment it doesn't show up on the timeline. So you still will have to have a look on into the description on YouTube to find your specific favorite coin. I look sad? No, no, everything's fine. Wait, welcome, hi. No, I'm fine. I'm. It's the opposite, as I said at the beginning of the stream. I'm pretty chill today. I had no major work to do during the weekend. I had time to spend with the kids, so I'm all positive. Well, maybe it's this is why my wife always call me Elsa, because I'm a I'm a nice princess. I know in the English title is Frozen but in German it's the Ice Queen, so that's why she calls me Elsa. Thoughts on Rocket? Seriously. My chapters are working on the latest video. Okay, let me check this myself. The latest. No, it doesn't show for me. Don't know why. But if you see them, then everything's fine. Okay. Yeah. Lumina, I think you just made a clip out of it, right? I know I'm late, but are you still on with your upside targets on Bitcoin? So far, yes. I adjusted and adapted the triangle, but so far we are still in the triangle, so yes. And as I said before, as long as Bitcoin is able to hold this dotted line as support, which is currently doing, you see we just wicked down to this level and hold it, we will see a green weekly candle here close. And would this be above the fib line as well? 35,990. No, this would be right below the fib line. 35,990. So we need 2 lines here. So this, let's take a green one. So this white dotted line is to have a green candle, so to be above the open price of this weekly candle is the white dotted line, and the green dotted line is to be above the fib line here, the fib growth band, which is currently at 35,990. So we are currently holding the green candle close, but we are not holding the fib line at the moment. So a short pump of not even 1%. A 1% pump would be enough to have a weekly close above the fib line, which would be, of course, a positive, a bullish signal. If we would be able to have a second candle close here above the fib line. This one was merely above it, but it held the fib line. And of course, the fib line is steadily increasing. And as Bitcoin is not didn't move at all this week, we need a short a last short pump up above this level in order to have this fib level confirmed as another support. So yeah, we have 3 hours left. Still possible, as I just said, not even 1%. Yeah, and we welcome Juan Joe and Ola Frankie. Okay, Juan is a Spanish guy, and Ola Frankie. Is this French or is this some Scandinavian based on Ola? Let me know, guys. I'm curious to know about it. I didn't check our Bot Gainers World map lately. Let me just check. Didn't have any new additions. So this is our Gains World map so far with all the members. So we have a huge bunch in Germany and around. And I'm still wondering who is Punkt 21 in I think this is Montenegro. Who is our Montenegro guy? In Plav. Did I tell you that I have been in Kosovo during my time in German army here south of Prizren? On the very nice mountain called Villian. Check me the map. Here. I have been there for half a year. No, 3 months here and 3 months near Tetovo, Macedonia. It's been a long time here. Right. Or Tetovo. Here. Arabino barracks. This was my deployment zone. So let's get back to to the subject. Who is our Punkt 21 guy and who is from Brasov, Romania, and who is Padu? No, Padu. I think Padu is the name. Okay. Yeah, and if you are already on our Discord channel, then have a look have a look at the channel Gains World Worldwide. You will find the link to this map, and you can add your own pin, your own marking, because at the moment we only have Europe, but I know that we have some viewers in the US, in South America, Colombia, as far as I remember. We have some followers from the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, Dubai. You could also pin your location, of course, if you want, but it would be interesting to see. Houston, Texas. Yeah, go for it. Are you in Discord? Intense? Did I already send you the link? Send it if you want. I send it if you want. I'm not forcing anyone. Okay. Check this. There you go, Intense. Beef Eater Toki, welcome. Welcome to the Butt Gainers community. Madflaw, let's talk serious. Is France the new Euro champion? No, it didn't start yet. Will France be the new Euro champion? I hope. But you know that France can be very surprising. I just remember the 2010 Cup in South Africa and the 2002 Cup in Asia, where we had been as world champions and then get fucked. So we can be world champion and can go there with a very nice qualifying, but yeah, you know, our group is not easy with Germany, Portugal, and Hungary. Even Hungary is not that easy. So if we are able to survive this group, then we would cement our position as a finally candidate, but we first need to survive the group. DK Tiger Poland, you should have USA now listed, but not you. Is PL not for Poland? Oh, it's for Pennsylvania. Okay, no, it's Pennsylvania, yes. Or is it Philadelphia? What's the abbreviation for Pennsylvania? Is it PL or PN? PY. I thought it was Poland. My bad. PA, yes, exactly. So PL is Philadelphia. Why? Yeah, well, no. We have a lot of Dutch viewers who put the NL at the end, which is quite obvious. But I thought PL would be for Poland. Ah, okay. Then, okay. Yeah, we have our first marking outside of Europe. I love such maps. I really love such maps. Especially it's really cool to see how many of you are right within 300 kilometers around my location. So these are 300, around about 320 kilometers 350, 400. This is a 150 kilometers. And these are 300 kilometers. It's great to see this. It's a nice base for a live meeting. Even the northern guys here, so we could meet somewhere Frankfurt or Cologne to meet in the middle, or we all go to Mat Floor to Paris. I really hope that within the next 3 weeks to come, that the COVID regulations for France and for the franchise will have been lowered, because if France is able to enter the finals of the Euro Cup, I want to go to Paris again and see the finals on the Champs-Élysées, as I did in 2018. But at the moment, with the frontier restrictions, I'm not sure about it. When did the finals? When end of June? Is the finals only 2 weeks of tournament? Sure. Germany won. Yeah, I guess too. In a normal case, it's around 4 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks. July 11th, London. Oh, so this would be good because I will have my second vaccine on July 3rd, so I will have a full vaccine regime by then, so maybe I will have free access anyway. So yeah, maybe this would be a trip to Paris by July 11th. And by the way, I could then stay for another 3 days to watch the parade on the Champs-Élysées. I'm pretty sure that my wife would be glad about this plans, because it's the 3rd year now that we haven't been to Paris. Under normal circumstances, we go to Paris twice, 3 times a year, a short trip, weekend trip. I mean, you see, it's not that much of a distance, around 550 kilometers from Mannheim to Paris. So it's a nice weekend trip. If you go on Friday morning and you leave on Sunday evening, it's enough time to go to Paris. And under normal circumstances, we go there twice, 3 times a year. But yes, with COVID, we weren't able to go there for the last 2 years at least. And the year before, We had my wife gave birth to our youngest one, so it would be the third year in a row. Let me just check it. Yeah, great. Great. Now we only need Jozu and Supergirl. Supergirl from LA, and Jozu. I don't remember where Jozu is from. But these are the other two US guys here. Did I miss one? Supergirl, Jozu, and I think we don't have that much viewers from the US so far. Mostly Europe. Yep. So, what do you want to talk about? Let's have a chit chat. Lumina, my sister's going to France for a year. Cool. Where exactly? For their studies? Yeah, Matt Flo, I would definitely tell you when we would be planning to go to Paris. So we could have a beer on the Champs-Élysées while watching the finals. My wife would be shopping with the kids, and we two we would be watching the finals, and then partying. Because if you had been in Paris during the finals 2018, you might have seen me on the Champs-Élysées, because I think I had the second biggest flag on the entire Champs-Élysées. At least I think half of Paris wanted to hold it for a second. Let me just try to call this up, or to fit this. Just show you a picture of goddamn. Wow. Okay, this was not intended like this. Let me just try to. I can't. Let me just check how to turn it. There you go. A small little flag. So I hope to be able to have this one again this time. No, Champs-Élysées avec with the kids, of course not. I know, I've been there. Just this was right after the end of the game. Yeah. But to be honest, I'm not. I didn't really follow, or I'm not in the mood yet for football, because yeah, I don't realize yet that it's starting in next week. And think of it, we will have the World Cup next year in Qatar. So I don't have this on the radar that we will have the World Cup next year already, because as far as I can tell here from Germany, the interest for the Qatar World Cup is really low, even if Germany is a pretty football fanatic country. But yeah, let's first win the Euro. Well, talking of France, of course. Not offending my German viewers here. Bitcoin, look at this. Getting back to the topic. We see the wicks exactly at those two levels, which we need to see. 3 hours to go. So you see that Bitcoin at least knows where it should go to. It understood where I wanted it to go, so I should take out my pump and start pumping. Yep. So far, so good. I see we have Tiger PK and Intense Webs Discord. So welcome, guys. Sending a wave. Yeah. Okay, guys. Covered most of, or we covered all of the TA, which is possible to be covered so far. Need to see We need to see Monday how Monday will start. We might have a positive signal if Bitcoin is able to get above $36,000. So a nice little pump. It could go and retest the 20 EMA here, then we would be fine. And close above this dotted line. So let's hope to see this. This would at least be a small positive signal on the weekly candle close. Yeah, let's see where Bitcoin will be when we will get up tomorrow, or what Elon will have posted by then. Oh, a new post changed his. Okay, Model S goes to play speed this week. So wow, the last 4, 5, 6, the last 6 tweets weren't referring to cryptocurrencies. Is he really starting to get to keep calm? Let's hope so. So for the rest, yes, I showed you what we need to see on the TA base, of course, without any influence of Musky. If he keeps calm, this could play out good eventually, especially with the altcoins all being within ascending triangles. So let's really hope for the best. Monday will be weird as usual. It could be you never know. Monday is really weird. We can have a bloody Monday. We can have a full green Monday. We could have a continuation of this boring weekend so far. So we need to wait tomorrow when the market when the markets open, and when the people get back into the markets. Yeah, and let's hope that we won't see any new tweet by then, so that Bitcoin and the market is able to recover the last few dollars which it need to recover in order to get back to the on the positive side of those triangles. Long story short, I'm still bullish. And yes, I think I will end the stream here. Oh, it's late. I wanted to have a tour on my bike to do some sport, but too late now. It's 11 p.m. here in Germany. I don't think that it will go out another 2 hours. Yeah, but I will end the stream here. I will upload it on YouTube. So for all of you who are watching this on YouTube, I hope you like the content. Hit the like button on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Spread the word. Let's all help to grow the community. Yeah, it was great to be here on this Sunday evening. Great to have a chat with you. And exactly, bad. Everything could happen. Everything's wrong. Yeah, especially my predictions are all wrong so far, and that's why you're following the channel. Yeah, I thank you for watching tonight. I hope you like the content. I hope to see you next time. Probably on Tuesday as usual, our regular stream. Let's just check. Crypto channels are online so far. We have the Turkish, French. Moon Boys. Only need to watch the titles of the channels. You already know what kind of content you can expect. Doesn't make any sense to raid another channel. No. No crypto channel raid tonight, so I will close this stream for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, keep safe, keep healthy. Why do we have more viewers now that I'm ending the stream than 10 minutes ago? I don't get it. Yeah, stay safe, stay healthy. Party on Wayne and party on golf out there. I'm pretty sure that we have a Wayne and a Goth out there watching the stream. So party on, guys, and party on, butt gainers. See you next time, probably on Tuesday. I will let you know on Discord, on eToro. Yes, and don't forget to follow here on Twitch. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button on YouTube if you're watching this as a VOD. Have a good night. See you next time. Love you guys. Bye bye.